Friends, I'm not feeling so great today, which is why I've just taken some Beecham's. Beecham's helps me breathe clear throughout this exploration of what life really means. Dear me, I'm in a bad way. Okay, no more silly adverts. The service took place in Lower Withington, which is a nice little village in Cheshire. It's actually close to Jodrell Bank, which has been exploring the depths of space since summer of 1957. So the service had 4 parts to it, and I asked you to help me with part 4, which is this whole question of so what? I sent an email around and various Facebook requests to say, tell me what in your life gives you meaning, and these are the responses you gave me. First up is Anne Daniels, who wrote, for me today it was the tranquility of sitting in an unspoilt tapas bar overlooking the Atlantic, listening to the waves crashing against the rocks. It was observing a volcanic landscape and feeling thoroughly at peace with it all. I like that because it really does show appreciation for the simple details of life. Simon Hall's response has similar qualities. He wrote, the first blasts of hot water from the shower following a hard run. The satisfaction of writing a paragraph that is crisp, elegant and compelling. The glint of sunlight on a blue ocean. Cooking a meal for other people to share. A hug with the one I love. All these are simple things, although Simon might argue with me about the second one. He might say that the satisfaction of writing a paragraph that is crisp, elegant and compelling doesn't come that easily, although the evidence points against this in his case. Discover this for yourself with Simon's new book, American Patriotism, American Protest, Social Movements Since the 60s. It's been described by critics as innovative, provocative, based on diligent research. Although looking carefully at that slide, I do notice that the person who said that was in fact Simon Hall himself, indicating maybe, well, anyway, judge for yourself. I'm sure it's a good read. Quite a number of people who I corresponded with expressed wonder, a sense of wonder as being really important to them. Amongst those is my friend Rosie, who wrote that meaning in life comes from zealously collecting experiences, both good and bad. Now, I'm presuming in this experience here with the husband Trevor, she's collecting a good experience. In fact, look at Rosie's face, particularly there. There is a person who is absolutely living in the moment. This, for her, meeting a penguin is all the meaning in life she needs at this particular moment. Looking at that, it makes me think that's what we need in church, you know? Maybe a few penguins. Maybe that would liven things up. Although I suppose the logistics could be a little bit tricky. Srishti wrote, having the opportunity to live and immerse oneself in different countries and cultures. Every now and then you get these random moments when you suddenly realize you're in another country and how lucky you are. Another person for whom that sense of wonder was really important is my friend Eric, who is a photographer in Madison, Wisconsin, and you know, you can see that sense of wonder in his photographs. I do like these too. Well, they're funny anyway. The one on the right is clearly Eric in his most natural state because, of course, he is just chilling. If you're in the Madison, Wisconsin area, why not get in touch with Eric Tadson for all your commercial, advertising, and editorial photography needs?
With Tadson Photography, no location is too exotic, no situation too dangerous. Priding himself on gentle and courteous customer service. Zoom in to see Eric and you'll be getting great pictures in a flash.
Okay, no more silly adverts. Let's now rather think about what Eric actually wrote. He continued this theme of wonder with the following contribution. In my case, I mostly find meaning in wonder. The newly discovered Higgs boson and the cosmos are incredibly fascinating to me. We are actually literally made of the stuff of exploded stars. That stuff could form itself together into complex forms that ponder the existence of itself, that is mind-boggling to me. It makes me want to live long enough to hear more and more of the discoveries that we stardust creatures will make. Most people who responded to my question referred to the meaning they drew from the people around them. So, for example, Chris Escott in Telford wrote, "The unconditional love in each and every shared smile between my son and me." Lauren Farry wrote, "Family and friends and the joy of finding them." And I can really concur with that, because I am one of the family and friends in a sense that Lauren found when he discovered me in a museum in 1992. No, I was not an exhibit, but certainly without that chance meeting, I would have had no PhD, and I would have not had this great friendship that's gone on for over 20 years. So it was nice to hear from Lauren on this one. And my old friend Rue said that what gives him meaning is living and working as an English teacher in Bratislava. "This is the city where I finally found me and a particularly special group of people who helped me to find peace and happiness." So that one has really got a sense of the importance of other people about it, but also a sense of place. Places can be very special to us and give us lots of extra meaning. David Bagnall wrote and told me that for him, he finds meaning in "My darling wife Emily, see picky, which you can show if you wish." Well, it is a very nice picture, David, so I think we should all pause now and just have a good look at it. Very nice. Okay. Right, I think we'll move on now. Finally, on this bit, Becky, my colleague at work, wrote, "Knowing that I have the unconditional love of my partner and my guinea pigs, however demanding I may be. Being able to make people happy via the medium of cake." And I have to say, at Lower Withington, that they really love that phrase, making people happy via the medium of cake. They thought that was great.